Temperatures are quite warm and mostly in the 70s, except for areas experiencing showers and storms. We've had it both east and west, and temperatures down a bit to the 60s. We'll be back in the low 70s tomorrow. Let's take a look first of all at where the storms are. I mentioned this on either side of the city, and both are moving different directions. For example, one's over the plateau, caught up in the upper level flow, moving off to the north and east, but the flow up and over the mountains is pushing storms out from the mountains back to the west. And one of those has been quite strong over Monroe County. Look at right here where you see it purple shading there right along the state line. That could have some hail about the size of $50 with that. That is moving very slowly off to the west, and it could contain wind gusts upwards of 60 miles an hour. So heads up just to the north of Tellico Plains and just to the east of Madisonville. That warning out till 6:45 Eastern time. These are below severe levels here, but making a lot of noise. Van Buren County to just north of Grundy County near Altamont. Even farther back here for Franklin County, heavy downpours of rain, occasional lightning, thunder. These will eventually wind down through the evening hours of loss of daytime heating and begin to fade out. Likewise, these will be watched that are still west of Huntsville. If they hold together, we'll keep an eye on that for Jackson, DeKalb County for early to mid-evening. But again, all of these will eventually fade out during the early to mid-stage of the evening hours, and overnight be a little bit more quiet. As we head toward tomorrow, though, there is a potential for severe storms to our west. What's left of a line that'll move through overnight Friday night to our west could impact us early Saturday morning. That's the first of several stages we got to watch during the day, Saturday through Saturday night. So a level 1 low end risk through 8 o'clock Saturday morning. Then we turn our attention to Saturday and Saturday night. Level 3 threat area wide. That's 3 on a scale of 1 to 5. But that level 4 is not far from our doorstep there over portions of Alabama back to Mississippi. That's been migrating a little farther north with the latest SPC update. But again, all modes of severe weather are possible, as we mentioned from yesterday. Highest risk factor being that a damaging wind gust. Even non-storm gusts are going to be strong, can lead to a lot of power outages, but also tornadoes, large hail, and localized areas of flooding are going to be possible with these repeated rounds of storms coming up during Saturday afternoon and especially Saturday night. So we look at this evening. The showers and storms out there will stick around through mid-evening, especially these to the south, but eventually start to fade out and just isolate it overnight. We'll start tomorrow cloudy, then a mix of clouds and sun throughout the day. It's going to become breezy, those gusts picking up between 20 and 30 miles an hour. The temperatures back into the 70s, and we're dry through sunset. Most of the evening tomorrow fine. That first potential round we have to watch, this is Saturday morning. I would say 5 to 8 a.m. What's left of that overnight line will be moving on by. And again, there's a low end severe threat with that as it moves off to the east. Then we turn our attention to a potential of storms for the afternoon on Saturday. This is well in advance of the main front, which will be off to our south and west. But anything that does develop from midday to the afternoon, any of these cells could become severe. So we got to watch that next stage. That's the second stage we're going to watch before we get to late afternoon and evening in advance of the main front. Repeated rounds of severe storms, again, could have all modes of severe weather possible, and the repeated rounds means heavy downpours of rain. This will stick around through about late evening to the early stage of the overnight and then gradually push out during the pre-dawn hours of Sunday. The rest of Sunday will have rapidly improving weather. Now, I mentioned the wind speeds. You'll notice those speeds picking up tomorrow between 20 and 30 miles an hour. Not severe, but as we go through Saturday, the gust away from storms will be as high as 30 to 40 miles an hour during the day, and right through the night, even stronger as individual storms roll on by, having wind gusts of 60 to 70 or higher at times with some embedded storms, of course higher with some severe storms rolling by. And as far as rainfall, still in that 2 to 3 inch range, a lot of that falling both Saturday and Saturday night. So it's a breezy day tomorrow leading up to our severe time frame on Saturday. We'll keep an eye on each stage, that chance during the morning, the chance during the afternoon, and of course the main event being late day and Saturday night. Hey, things are calmer Sunday and especially into early next week.
All right, David.